Each morning is a rebirth, a precious gift that life offers us. Think about it when you wake up. Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor and philosopher, saw dawn as a call to excellence, not as an invitation to laziness. Incorporating early rising into his daily routine wasn't a choice, but a necessity for him, a way to optimize each day. He understood that sleep, far from being a waste of time, is a vital restoration of our energy, essential to our achievements. Today, in this video, we dive into 10 fundamental Stoic principles, keys to forming habits that support your long-term ambitions. Keep in mind that major transformations take root in small daily changes. Never underestimate the power of a well-used morning. So, before going further, I challenge you, don't skip this video. If you're here, it's because you aspire to be more, to be exceptional. Immerse yourself fully in what follows, and let every word seep into your mind. Welcome to Stoic Wisdom. Get comfortable. Create a space that fosters reflection and learning. We are about to embark on an enriching journey through Stoic teachings. So, without further ado, let's dive into our first point. Ready? Let's begin. Discover Eudaimonia, the ancient Greek secret for productive mornings and a fulfilling life. Eudaimonia, often translated as happiness, goes beyond this simple definition. It's the fulfillment of your full potential, the realization of your true nature. Every morning offers a new opportunity to get closer to this ideal. Focused and productive mornings are not just successful starts to the day. They are the foundations of a rich and full existence. On the other hand, aimless mornings can lead to meaningless days and an unsatisfying life. But what exactly is Eudaimonia? It's your reason to get up in the morning, your ultimate quest. Greek philosophers, such as Aristotle, saw Eudaimonia as the objective of human life, achieved through virtue, reason, and love, and self-actualization. Your personal quest for Eudaimonia could be a long-forgotten passion, a skill you want to develop, or anything that gives deep meaning to your life. To start this quest, ask yourself every morning, what would bring me closer today to my Eudaimonia? Write down your thoughts and choose the ones that resonate the most with you. Embracing the path of Eudaimonia means committing to a life filled with enriching challenges, meaningful relationships, creativity, and well-being. Every morning, give yourself a compelling reason to get up, a goal that feeds your soul and propels you towards realizing your potential. Prepare your mornings. As Marcus Aurelius highlighted, all our efforts must be directed towards a final goal. Without it, every action is meaningless. Becoming a morning person goes far beyond simply setting an alarm for 5 in the morning. Those who succeed in optimizing their morning have a routine, not only when they wake up, but also before going to bed. Remember, you don't control your consciousness while sleeping, but you can influence your nightly activities for a more effective wake-up. Start tonight. Stay away from the TV and phone before sleeping. Make a pact with yourself to avoid screens in bed. Also, prepare your environment for the next day. For example, if you plan to exercise, set out your workout clothes the night before by placing them ready to use where you save morning effort. Having your clothes and sneakers ready in your room will make it harder to skip the workout. And don't forget, a mind cluttered with unresolved issues, whether financial, relational, or professional, won't find rest easily. You surely know that feeling of tossing and turning over a problem while trying to sleep. It's essential to solve everything within your power before you go to bed. For problems beyond your control, practice deep breathing. Inhale calmly, count to 5, then exhale slowly. This simple exercise signals to your body that there is no danger, allowing tension to release, a slowdown in heart rate and an internal calm. By consciously slowing your mind, you promote a restful night's sleep, essential for a productive morning. Small sacrifices in the evening are the key to becoming a successful early riser and making the most of your days. Avoid distractions after waking up. Like advisor Marcus Aurelius said, focus on each moment like a Roman, like a man. By focusing on what you need to do and freeing yourself from all other distractions. Often, right from the morning, we find ourselves scattered in different directions without even grasping our true goal. Distractions are everywhere. Random videos on Facebook, a new episode of your favorite show, tragic news, Instagram messages, similar dishes, unpaid bills. In our modern world, means of communication and mental stimuli abound. No matter what time you get up, distractions are lurking, sometimes to the point where it seems the world is conspiring against your focus. Most of the time, these distractions act as a form of productive procrastination. They seem useful, even necessary, but they don't have to be treated immediately. Learning to recognize and push them away can radically transform your mornings. It's essential to remember that the time just after waking up is precious. It's a moment for you to set your priorities and start your day with intention. By resisting the temptation to dive into a sea of distractions, you preserve your energy and focus for what truly matters. I really advise you to start with simple practices. Do not check your phone as soon as you wake up. Do not immediately look at the news, nor worry about minor household chores. Focus on your daily goals. By adopting this discipline, you take charge of your day from the very first moments, paving the way for significant productivity and accomplishment. Cultivate a regular wake-up time. As Marcus Aurelius said, we need to build our life action by action and feel satisfied if each action achieves its goal without letting anyone distract us. This wisdom is fundamental for becoming someone who regularly gets up early. Listen to this carefully. Taking control of every aspect of your life is the first step towards gaining the personal power needed to create or transform what you desire. To regularly wake up early, it is essential to cultivate self-discipline. Self-discipline is actually the habit of consistency. You have to motivate yourself to repeat an action until it becomes natural. Seeing the results of this repetition will encourage you to keep going. The first 30 days of establishing a new morning routine are crucial. This period can be divided into 3 phases of 10 days. Each phase presents its own emotional challenges and mental barriers to maintaining the new habit. The first 10 days are often the hardest. The urge to quit can be strong, especially when it comes to waking up early. Thoughts like, "I'm too tired," "I need more sleep," or the temptation to snooze the alarm are common. It's important to remember that this difficult period is only temporary. Then, there is the second phase, which goes from the 11th to the 20th day. Although still uncomfortable, it becomes easier to manage. You're starting to get used to your new routine and see its benefits. Your confidence grows, and you begin to associate the benefits of waking up early positively. The third phase is the one of real transformation. Your perception changes from "I'm not a morning person" to "I am a morning person." Instead of dreading waking up, you start to look forward to starting a new day because you've managed to do it for more than 20 consecutive days. You finally feel the benefits of this habit. This process is designed to make getting up early part of your identity. Once you identify with this new way of living, it becomes easier to act this way. Take things easy, as Marcus Aurelius reminds us. Focus on the present moment and ask yourself why this seems unbearable to you. Why can't I endure this? If this question makes you uncomfortable, it's probably because our brains naturally tend to favor instant gratification. And that is why 95% of people give up their exercise routine within the first 10 days. He doesn't realize that the difficulty felt at the beginning of any new habit is temporary. Many say to themselves, if it's so painful, then it's not worth it. This mindset often leads us to procrastinate, especially when it comes to getting up early. If we miss a morning, we promise ourselves to start again the following Monday or next month. However, it is crucial to understand that it is our ability to persevere that builds our discipline and strength. Life is unpredictable and we control very little in our existence. What we can control is what we do with our days. Each new day is a gift, an opportunity to become a better version of ourselves. So if you woke up late today, forgive yourself and decide to get up early starting tomorrow. Remember, every day is a new battle, and everyone is capable of fighting for a day. Practice discipline in small things. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that we must discipline ourselves in small things to then progress to larger tasks. If you have a headache, train yourself not to complain. Don't curse every time you feel pain. You can express your discomfort, but don't let your complaints take over your whole being. The term discipline comes from the Latin word disciplina, which means teaching or instruction. Practicing discipline in small things means constantly shaping yourself, forging your mental resilience. A simple example is to place your alarm clock away from your bed. It forces you to get up, to put your body in motion, and movement generates energy. When you get up to turn off the alarm, you are already standing, which naturally helps you stay awake. Avoid hitting the snooze button. Hitting the snooze button is like saying, I hate waking up in the morning, so I'll do it multiple times. If your alarm clock is far away, you have to get out of bed to turn it off. Once you're up, stay awake. Don't let your mind convince you to go back to bed. There's only one option: leave the room. Another simple but effective practice is making your bed every morning. By completing this first task of the day, you feel a small sense of pride and motivation to accomplish more. This reinforces the idea that small things matter. If you can't manage small tasks properly, it will be hard to tackle the big ones. To team up with a motivation buddy. To achieve your goal of waking up early, it's crucial to partner with someone who supports and motivates you. This collaboration is crucial because one of the most important skills in achieving our goals is the ability to stay committed and motivated. Your motivation buddy could be a friend, a family member, or a colleague who has already succeeded in the goal you are pursuing. This person acts as a pillar of support, encouraging you and reminding you of your commitments, especially when your determination falters. The benefit of having such a person by your side is undeniable. This relationship creates a supportive environment where each person draws inspiration and motivation from the other's success. This support makes individual challenges, like getting up early, more accessible and rewarding. When choosing your motivation buddy, it is important to find someone who understands and shares your goals and is ready to support you constructively. This partnership should be based on mutual respect and encouragement, thereby reinforcing the importance of your shared commitment. With such support, you will be more likely to overcome difficulties and stay true to your goal of waking up early. Meditate on death. Marcus Aurelius urges us to live each moment with the awareness that we could leave this life at any time. Regulate each act and think accordingly, he advises. This contemplation about death was a common practice among the Stoics. Every morning, take a moment to meditate on this reality with the phrase memento mori, which means remember that you will die. This universal truth, whether one is rich or poor, successful or not, is inevitable. The purpose of this reminder is not to incite fear or sadness, but to inspire, motivate, and clarify. This morning, meditation helps you focus on what really matters: your inner principles, your home, your money, your reputation. All of this is temporary and can be taken away from you at any moment. Your character, on the other hand, remains inalienable. Our character is what truly defines us and guides us in life. It is through our virtues or our faults that we rise or fall, and it is often this that constitutes our legacy. This reminder of our mortality grounds us in reality. Think about the question Steve Jobs asked himself every morning: if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? If the answer is too often negative, it's time to change something quickly. Don't miss the opportunity to live your life fully, trapped in activities you hate. It is not death that we should fear, but the fact of never truly beginning to live. Practice negative visualization. Marcus Aurelius reminds us every morning: prepare yourself to meet ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and grumpy people today. They act that way because they can't distinguish right from wrong. The Stoics advocate seeing the world as it really is, rather than imagining an ideal society. Negative visualization is about tempering your expectations and being more realistic with yourself. What are the unfavorable scenarios that could arise? How would you handle them? This approach allows you to prepare for the worst, putting you in a better position to handle potential difficulties. Let's take work as an example. If you anticipate that your boss might be difficult, you'll be better prepared to handle their behavior. Yes, however, if he shows up nice, it will be a pleasant surprise. And in any case, you will stay calm because you are prepared. Let's imagine now that you have an important meeting with a client to close a big deal. By anticipating potential issues, like nerves or tough questions from the client, you mentally prepare yourself to stay calm and in control of your emotions, thereby increasing your chances of success. By anticipating difficulties, you reduce the fear and anxiety related to those situations and mentally prepare yourself to handle them effectively if they occur. In our last reference to Marcus Aurelius, he expresses his gratitude. I am grateful to God for having good grandparents, good parents, a good sister, good teachers, good partners, good parents and friends. Almost everything is good. Marcus Aurelius, with humility and honesty, acknowledges the importance of those who helped him develop his values and ethics. It shows us the importance of being grateful for those who helped shape who we are. We can adopt this practice by keeping a gratitude journal. Keeping a gratitude journal is a simple but powerful process. Gratitude shouldn't be limited to the big things in life. Start by appreciating the little things and recognizing that nothing is too insignificant to be appreciated. Every day, write down 3 to 5 things you are grateful for. This can range from a tough day at work, balanced by the comfort of your family or pet, or simply the gratitude of being alive. Practicing gratitude before going to sleep not only leads to better sleep quality, but also to a better quality of life. But it also prepares you to wake up the next day with a positive outlook. Remember, your first thought in the morning is often influenced by your last thought before sleeping. If you fall asleep with positive and grateful thoughts, you will wake up with the same energy. So each night, choose to create a positive expectation for the next day. Be grateful, forgive yourself for the day's mistakes, and commit to doing your best the next day. Things don't change, we do. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out our complete playlist on Stoicism to deepen your understanding. Help us share this enriching philosophy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you found this content useful. I'll leave you with 2 other videos that you might find interesting. See you soon.